from Health Origins here. So today, slightly different video. I thought I'll do a quick live because me and Mark are on holidays, so we're traveling a little bit. We're Yorkshire Dales and Garsdale today. Staying here for a couple of nights in this lovely Goats and Oats B&B. So if you ever around these parts, I definitely recommend because they do such an amazing breakfast. There's good, choices because the owners are vegan. This is a whole fully vegan B&B. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. And they do these amazing rock cakes. Mwah. I think the owner, Linda, said she will give me a recipe, so I'll try and healthify and put it on my channel. Sure, in a few days, hopefully, when I have a chance to tinker with it and make it. But yeah, the rock cakes she makes are delicious. So, but what I wanted to mention to you today was that recently I've discovered this book called Intuitive Eating. So here on my channel, I'm all about mindful eating and taking care of what we put in our bodies, that food is fuel. So this actually is taking one step further to kind of actually complete the whole picture, because really, we are born as intuitive eaters. If little kids, toddlers, they would, come, graze, grab something, quickly eat it, go back out, play a bit more, and then come back when they're hungry to grab something more. They intuitively know when they're hungry, how much they want, when they're full, and we try to kind of control them from early age. Oh, eat your vegetables, or eat this before you can have dessert, or you can't eat this until you eat or do this, or clean your plate, don't leave anything. So we really condition our kids from intuitive eaters that they naturally are, to be kind of more controlled, and to diet culture or some stigma, or some kind of rules about eating. So this book, Resch, so the authors, I've put it down below in the description for you. But yeah, I really, really recommend, because initially I've listened to this as an audio book. I've listened to it like twice. I'm going through it like a third time now. And I decided to get the actual physical book because I want to highlight and go through, a few things. But literally, this is such an interesting and such a good book. And it goes through 10 principles. They've kind of um, well, kind of brought out 10 principles of different things about to do with intuitive eating. So here on the channel, I will go through these in a series of videos to follow, and also to share some of my experience on the intuitive eating path, because I want to become or go back to being intuitive eater, because I just want to, and even in their title it says rediscover the pleasures of eating. So to really discover of how we're supposed to enjoy food, how we're supposed to be around food. There should be no stigma. There shouldn't be like dieting culture. There should be no bad or good foods. I know, I try not to eat oily foods or fatty foods or butter, refined kind of sugars, that kind of thing. And yes, nutrition has a part to play in it, but I think ultimately we want to go back to this intuitive eater, where we don't need to stick to rigid rules. And if we do fancy an ice cream one day, we can have it and fully enjoy and savor every mouthful of it without feeling guilty, without thinking, oh, I'm gonna put a few pounds. And the way they talk about this whole process, weight does not come into it. So it's really, really interesting, because our minds, and our culture is just so ingrained that, everybody's thinking about the next diet, about point counting or calorie counting or some sort of other elimination of different things, and all of that kind of eating and dieting in general, and we can't enjoy the food and experience the most. So yeah, so I'm really enjoying this adventure of trying to become intuitive eater, and I am really struggling because from previous videos, if you watched of me, I do eat very fast. Before you can count to 10, like 5 minutes, then I'm finished the whole plate, and Mark has only had like three mouthfuls by that point. So yeah, I really, really need to still work on that aspect. But yeah, there's so many interesting and different things, and there's exercises that they recommend to do to kind of free food and to silence food police, which is in our head, and all of that. So I just wanted to come on and quickly just let you know that I'll be exploring intuitive eating much more on this channel, because I think that's kind of the basis of where we need to get back to, and mindful eating is a part of that, because it's definitely part of intuitive eating. So yeah, so I'm really excited. I hope you're excited to hear a bit more about it, and explore it with me, to go on this journey together to become intuitive eaters. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about it. Have you ever heard what intuitive eating is? Have you tried any of the advice there yet? Or any questions you have, I'll be happy to answer. And yes, that's it for today. I thought I'll give you a quick update, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Have a good night.